Hey guys, Billy Sticker here, and I've done a video before about building your library, and in this one I just wanted to talk about some of the key components that make up my library. I've got a bunch of different books on sales, just on how to become a better salesman. I mean, let's face it, nothing, the oldest profession, well, some people say the oldest profession is something else, but it's really sales, which I guess that kind of ties together. But there's never money made unless there's a sale made. So you got to be a good salesman. So I've got books on sales, a lot of books on marketing. I've got books on motivation, psychology books, just on positive thinking, things like that. I've got a lot of spiritual development type books, a lot of Christian-based books like that. We have a whole set of bookshelves on the other side that you don't see very often in the videos. That there's a lot of nursing and stuff books. That are my wife's on that side. But I also have some biographies. I also have books on how to write a book. I've got books that I've written. And one of the most important things and keys, components if you will, of my library are these right here. These are journals. And I actually just completed another one. And on average, it takes me probably about a year to fill one up. Sometimes a year and a half, 2 years. But these are things that I write down, whether it's at church, taking notes from a sermon, or maybe it's, if I'm reading a good book that I'm getting stuff out of, I'll write it down. It does a couple of things. One, I can go back and reference it. But two, it just kind of helps me get in touch with it. Also, a little bit deeper understanding of it. But one of the other things that I think it does is, I know one day these journals are going to go to my grandkids. Somebody further down the line are going to be reading this one day, and I want them to, I want to write down what I want my grandkids to read. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but that's kind of the filter that I use when I'm writing stuff down. Obviously, I want to make sure it makes sense to me. But as I'm writing this stuff down, it's almost like I'm writing success type principles to my children's children. Anyway, Jim Rohn is the one that got me started on this. And one of the things he says is, like if you go to buy a nice journal, like this one right here, this leather one, this was $20, $25, and some people think, why would you spend $20 to $25 on a book with blank pages? And he says the challenge is, now you got to find something worth $25 to write in it. And I promise you, if you grabbed any of my journals and started reading through them, you're going to find a lot more value than $20 or $25. But then there's also audio programs. I've got DVDs and all kinds of things in here. But I want to encourage you, start building your library. Something that you can pass down. Something that's going to help make you a better person. Just become part of who you are. So anyway, that's it.